Have you ever poured your heart into a marriage only to watch it shatter with a single glance? I thought I'd found my forever in Liam, but one glittering night in Miami showed me how wrong I was. The ballroom of the Fontainebleau Hotel shimmered. Under golden chandeliers, the air thick with the scent of roses and expensive cologne. It was Valentine's Day, and our company's annual gala was in full swing. Crystal glasses clinking, jazz drifting through the crowd, and the warm Miami breeze slipping through open terrace doors. I stood in my emerald gown, smiling as Liam, my husband of 10 years, worked the room, his charm drawing executives and clients like moths to a flame. We were the golden couple, Liam, the rising star at his marketing firm, and me, Ava, the supportive wife who'd built a life with him, from our college days in Boston. But tonight, his smiles weren't for me. They were for her. Her name was Vanessa, the new CEO. All sharp cheekbones and confident laughs, her red dress catching every eye. I noticed the way Liam lingered near her, his hand brushing her elbow, as he handed her a drink. My chest tightened, but I told myself it was nothing, just work, just networking. I busied myself with small talk, the taste of champagne bitter on my tongue, but I couldn't shake the feeling. His phone buzzed on our table, left behind when he stepped out to take a call. I glanced at the screen, a notification from V. Meet me by the pool, now! My heart thudded, the jazz fading to a dull hum. I slipped out to the terrace, my heels clicking on the marble floor, and there they were. Liam and Vanessa standing too close by the glowing pool, her hand on his chest, his voice low and intimate. I froze, hidden by a palm tree, as her laugh cut through me like glass. I didn't confront them. Not yet. I slipped back inside, my face a practiced mask of calm, but my hands shook as I poured another drink. The roses smelled cloying now, the music too loud. Liam returned, his tie loosened, his smile too easy. "Everything okay, Ava?" he asked, his hand grazing my back. I nodded, but his touch felt like a lie. That night, as we drove home through Miami's neon-lit streets, I replayed every moment, every glance, every excuse. The next morning, I found his laptop open, a careless mistake. My fingers hesitated, then typed his password. Our wedding date. An email from Vanessa stared back at me. "Last night was incredible. When can we be alone again?" I scrolled, my breath catching at months of messages, secret dinners, stolen kisses, plans for a weekend in the Keys. Each word was a betrayal, carving away the life I thought we had. I didn't cry. Instead, I planned. Liam's big moment was coming. A company presentation at the Gala's closing ceremony, where he'd pitch to investors for a promotion. I'd make sure it was unforgettable, but not for the reasons he hoped. For weeks, I gathered evidence, screenshots of their emails, a hotel receipt tucked in his briefcase, even a voice message from Vanessa, her voice soft and damning. I worked in silence, my smiles at Liam calculated, my dinners with him a performance. I even invited Vanessa to the closing ceremony, posing as Liam's assistant. He'd love for you to be there for his big pitch. She agreed, oblivious, her reply full of emojis. My heart raced, but I felt a strange calm, like the ocean, before a storm. The closing ceremony was a spectacle. White tablecloths, flickering candles, the hum of anticipation as Miami's elite filled the room. Liam was nervous, adjusting his cufflinks, unaware of the bomb I was about to drop. Vanessa arrived, radiant in a silver gown, her eyes scanning for him. I waited until Liam took the stage, his voice confident as he began his pitch, the projector, screen glowing behind him. Then with a click, I replaced his slides. The screen lit up with their emails, their texts, and that voice message. "Liam, I can't stop thinking about you." The room fell silent, the clink of glasses stopping dead. Liam's face drained of color, his words stumbling. Vanessa's smile vanished, her hand clutching her purse. Investors whispered, colleagues stared, and Liam's boss stood, his jaw tight. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady. "Thank you, Liam, for showing us what loyalty really means." The crowd erupted in murmurs as I walked off, leaving Liam frozen under the spotlight. I thought I'd feel free, watching his career and affair unravel. But as I stepped into the humid Miami night, the victory felt hollow. I drove to our beachfront condo, the waves crashing in the distance, and found a letter in my mailbox, one I'd ignored for weeks. It was from my sister, Emily, who I hadn't spoken to in years. My hands trembled as I read it. "Ava, I need to tell you something about college, about that night you don't talk about." Memories flooded back. A party, too many drinks, a guy I barely knew. I'd buried that mistake, convinced it was behind me, but Emily's letter hinted at a secret Liam had known all along. He'd never said a word, but had he stayed with me out of love or guilt? I'd destroyed him for his betrayal, but now I wondered, had my own past shaped his choices? The ocean roared outside louder than my thoughts, and I realized the hardest truths aren't the ones we expose, they're the ones we hide from ourselves. If this story hit you like a tidal wave, smash that like button and subscribe to Cheating. Stories twist for more gripping tales of love and betrayal. Have you ever uncovered a secret that turned your world upside down? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with someone who loves a shocking twist.